Follow and subscribe Stenolab India for correct pronunciation, accurate speed and clear voice. SSC Dictation. Exercise number 31. Speed 100 words per minute. Get ready for the dictation. Start. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing humanity today. Defined as long-term changes in temperature, precipitation, and other atmospheric patterns, it is driven largely by human activities. Industrialization, deforestation, and the burning of fossil fuels have released vast quantities of greenhouse gases, GHGs, into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing the Earth's average temperature to rise, a phenomenon commonly referred to as global warming. While climate change manifests itself in different ways across the globe, its impacts are undeniable and wide-reaching. At the heart of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, which releases carbon dioxide, CO2, and other GHGs into the atmosphere. These emissions create a greenhouse effect, which means that more heat is trapped in the Earth's atmosphere, preventing it from escaping into space. This process has led to a steady increase in global temperatures over the past century. According to scientific consensus, the Earth's temperature has risen by approximately 1.2 degrees Celsius since pre-industrial times. Though this might seem like a small increase, it has already resulted in dramatic shifts in weather patterns, rising sea levels, and more frequent extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, floods, and wildfires. Rising global temperatures have caused polar ice caps and glaciers to melt at an alarming rate. The Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets, which store vast amounts of fresh water, have been shrinking steadily over the past few decades. As these ice masses melt, they contribute to rising sea levels, which in turn threaten coastal cities and communities. Cities like Miami, Jakarta, and New York are already experiencing the effects of rising tides, with floods becoming more frequent and severe. Many small island nations, particularly in the Pacific, are at risk of becoming uninhabitable due to encroaching seas. In addition to rising sea levels, changing weather patterns are wreaking havoc on ecosystems and agriculture. In some regions, droughts have become more frequent and prolonged, reducing water availability for both humans and wildlife. In other areas, heavy rainfall and storms have intensified, leading to destructive floods. Such events disrupt food production, leading to food insecurity and increased poverty, especially in vulnerable regions like sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. Climate change also poses a threat to biodiversity, as many species are unable to adapt to rapidly changing environmental conditions, resulting in habitat loss and the extinction of certain plants and animals. The consequences of climate change are not just environmental, they are also deeply economic and social. For many communities, particularly those in developing countries, the effects of climate change exacerbate existing inequalities. Those who have contributed least to the crisis often bear the brunt of its impacts. Vulnerable populations, including low-income groups, Indigenous communities and people living in coastal and rural areas face greater exposure to climate risks. Additionally, the costs associated with mitigating and adapting to climate change are substantial, placing a financial burden on governments, businesses, and individuals alike. Addressing climate change requires immediate and sustained action. This includes reducing GHG emissions by transitioning to renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydroelectric power. Stop. Thank you.